Hola, it's a YouTube. ¿Qué pasa? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my very first YouTube video, and today is new comic book day vlog. So yeah, it's currently 9:48, and I'm heading over to my LCS comic book store, and I'm picking up 4 comic books, and 3 are going to be first issues for new series. The first one is going to be Spider-Man 94, the first issue, number 1. The second first issue is Batman number 1. And the third one is Avengers of Superman, House of Al. And fourth one, comic book, is not a first issue, it's a reprint, facsimile, that's how they call it. It's Batman 635. I'm about to head over to my comic book store, which is 10 minutes away, and I live so close. And some of y'all might be wondering, why are you waking up early? Well, it's because I can do whatever I want to do, and besides, I just graduated from college. I just graduated in May to my comic book store just to spend some free time. I couldn't because during the days of college, I had so many classes on Wednesdays that I couldn't even pick up some comic books. I was reading the Spectacular Spider-Man. I was reading them, but by the 5th issue, I stopped because I was still at college at the time, and I couldn't get every single issue. I went to every single comic book store, and I couldn't get them. They were all sold out after classes was over. So I'm thinking about one day buying the trade paperbacks, but I'm saving all that money to buy single issues. So yeah, and I'm wearing, like, for the new comic books that are coming out, I'm wearing the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman Spider-Man shirt. This is like the 94 anime series, and I'm wearing, actually, let me take this off, Citizen Spider-Man watch. This is a limited edition. I got this actually a week before Spider-Man No Way Home came out. Almost a week, 5 days before the movie came out, and I got it. This is actually a limited edition. I already said that, but I said it again. And they only made 1,962 of this watch. Let me see if I can focus. I hope it focuses. I'll take a video of the back to show you what it looks like, but you can see, I don't know if it'll show, but it's got Spider-Man right there and all the other important comic books or historical comic books that they did. But yeah, that's that. And I'm about to head over to my comic book store. See y'all there. Oh, and also forgot to mention, I'm nostalgic. I like old things, and I'm listening to, I have a Sony Walkman. This is a CD with my also old Sony headphones. And the music I'm about to listen to is the superhero that got me into comic books, and is this. And here I am. Multiverse Games and Comics. I'm about to enter the store right now. I'll see y'all there. Alright, so just left Multiverse Comics right there, and I got my stack. I'll show you all what I got from there. So let me start off with the Spider-Man 94 first issue. This is going to be the new series, mini series. I heard there's going to be like 4 issues of this mini series. I got the A cover, and I got a variant cover. They call it animation cover, and it reminded me of, if y'all watch the Spider-Man anime series, it's just like the end credits. They show the end credits of all the characters in the Spider-Man, and they have like Spider-Man doing different poses. They did it for every single different person. Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson, who else? Black Cat, MJ, and some villains of Spider-Man as well. So yeah, I got this. Next up, Batman #1, issue #1, and it's by Matt Fraction. The writing of this is Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez, and Tamu Mori. I know these two. Matt Fraction is the writer of this new series, and Jorge Jimenez is the artist for this new Batman series they just started. And I'm thinking about subscribing to this to read them, because I haven't read any other Batman series, and this is probably going to be the first one I'm reading. Up next, I got Batman #1 variant cover, and this variant cover is by Jim Lee. He has done art for Batman. He's done Batman Hush and so many others, but Batman Hush is probably the one that I know. I'm thinking about getting the DC compact series of Batman Hush, and I would really love to read that, because I saw the DCAU animated movie that it did, and so I'm thinking about buying the DC compact. And next, for the last of the very first issue, is Adventures of Superman, House of L. So I'm excited to read this. This is also my first Superman series that I'm about to read. I haven't read any others. The only thing I've read of Superman are the very first issue of Superman that he started in Action Comics #1, and they were facsimiles. They weren't the originals, which the originals go for a lot of money. And so if I ever had that money, I probably wouldn't buy it. So yeah, excited to read this. And lastly is the Batman Facsimile Edition 635. This is a reprint. They're bringing out old comic books that they published. Well, not old. Some of them are old. And this one is probably, let me see, when was this one first came out? I can't find it, but I think this came out, I checked out Geek Comics, and it came out 2011. That's when it first came out. So yep, these are all my issues that I got. I didn't go to look for back issues. I already have my back issues that I needed, because the back issues that I went to buy were for a mini series that Batman and his friends, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, they were for Joker War. And the only back issues I needed to find was from Nightwing and Batgirl, because I was missing 3 issues from Nightwing and 1 for Batgirl. And that was also when I was starting into comic books, and I was at high school at the time, and I used to go there after I got out of school, and my mom would drive me there, and I couldn't get them. They were completely sold out. And so and now, like 3 years later, when it came out, I got them. And when I first started comic books, I started DC Black Label, Batman 3 Jokers. I got all three of them when they came out. And then I started, and the next thing I read was Riddler Year 1, DC Black Label. It was for the Batman Robert Pattinson movie. They came out of the comic book series, 6 issues only, and that was they came out after Batman released. And so I read those, and mostly the comic books I was reading were facsimile editions. That was mainly what I bought and read. I started, as I said in the beginning of the video, was the Spectacular Spider-Man series. And I bought only 5 of them, the first 5, and I couldn't finish the rest of the series because, as I said, I was still in high school at the time, and the times for me to start class, they were interfered with me buying comic books, so I couldn't buy them. And so I'm thinking about buying the trade paperbacks, but I'm using that money to buy single issues. So yeah, so I'm thinking about buying them, the first and second volume of the Spectacular Spider-Man, because I was so interested at that series. Humberto Ramos drew the art for those series, but then I forgot which issue he stopped, that he then came back for to do them. And so I was like, oh really? And so I'm thinking about buying the volumes again. I'm about to head over to another comic book store to look at to see what they have. They're about to open in 20 minutes, so let's head over to that comic book store. And here I am, Generation X Games and Comic Book Store. I'm the only one here, if you can believe it or not. So I'm about to see what's in the store, since I'm the only one here. If you can see, there's nobody here. Maybe that car belongs to the guy that works here or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm the only one here, so let's see what's inside, see if they have some more comics that they didn't have at my LCS, because I always like to hunt, see what else I don't have, because that's like the thrill of hunt of the comics. Okay, so just got out of the comic book store, and as you can see, they had so many other variant covers that I did not see at my local comic book store, LCS. And so they had some, and they had the blind bag, which the other did not have, but I wasn't going to spend $10 on that, and I already got the ones that I wanted. So anyway, and they didn't, and as well, they didn't have any other variant covers for Spider-Man 94, and the only variant covers they had was Superman, The Adventures of Superman, House of L, and the Batman #1. Those were the only ones, and they also had the Batman Facsimile 635 comic book is there as well. And the only thing I got was TMNT Journeys #1, cover B. This is by Kevin Eastman, the co-creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have the cover A one, and I thought to buy the cover B as well because he also created the TMNT Turtles, and this looks a cool comic book. All I have for today. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, and leave a comment down below. And hasta la próximo. See you next time. Bye.